I hate making repeated trips to the Pokemon Center, but I am not investing monies in revives. Forget that. If I come across them, I'll keep them, because since I'm not playing a Nuzlocke, I can use them, but I'm not going to stock up on them. I will go ahead and get rid of that nugget, though. Nope, not buy. I probably shouldn't have tried to... I probably shouldn't have thrown Abra out there and then went to Bellsprout. Trying to level up both at the same time just isn't the most efficient thing. With the exception of, I guess, maybe against the hikers. If they're gonna send out a rock type, then I can hit it quad effective. That, however, is a Machop. That's the exact opposite of a rock type. God damn, crit us with a fucking karate chop. Good thing it's not a stab. Got a crit again. Are we actually playing this game today? Why is a Machop critting our team? Why did he land 3 crits in a row? And we both live on 1. Made me bring out Wartortle. You still are critting. Would you... fucking die. It's a Machop. Like, crits are based on speed in this game. So why is a Machop critting us like nobody's business? Machop is slow as sin. And there's the Geodude that I now can't use Bellsprout for because fucking Bellsprout's at 1 HP. That's why you just don't discuss things out loud. It's kind of the downside to, like, being a content creator or streaming. Because you have to talk, otherwise you're... I mean, I guess if you were doing a video and with no commentary, but that's boring. Oh man, we need to go heal again. Exciting. I hope I turned the volume down high enough. I mean, granted, I listened to the stream, and game volume's a little louder, which is why I turned it down, but you can still hear me, so it's not terrible. So since I turned the game volume down more, it should be fine. You know, I forgot. Karate Chop has a higher critical hit ratio. When did they... It doesn't always, does it? Has Karate Chop always had a high crit ratio? don't think I've ever noticed that before. Oh, stop. Cords getting tangled. I eventually want to get a wireless PC for my... Or a wireless PC, yep. I want to get a wireless headset for my PC. I wanted to get one back when we were still doing the podcast, so that I could be a little more mobile. So I wasn't just, you know, confined to as far as my headset cord would allow me to go. And I never got around to finding one. I mean, obviously I found some online, but it's like, well, how good is this headset? I mean, I'm probably only going to use it for this purpose anyways. Because otherwise, if I'm recording anything on my PC or through my Elgato, I'm going to be right here. So it doesn't matter so much about... Oh, another goddamn Nidoran. Or another goddamn Rattata. So I'm gonna send out my Nidorino. The fucking Hyperfang is, like... It just does a stupid amount of damage. Like, it's a Rattata. It's nothing exciting. Alright, 5 more levels, and Abra gets to evolve. Problem is right now, like, Nidorino can hit decently hard, but he has nothing to hit hard with. He's got Horn Attack, which is like base 65, but it's just a normal type move. And that's going to always be better than using Poison Sting. So, until we get some TMs to teach him, he's just going to be kind of garbo. And that's the thing, is like, he can learn Bubble Beam, the TM that Misty gives us, so we could use it to teach to him, but do we want to teach it to him, or do we want to teach it to Wartortle? Because Blastoise obviously is going to get Hydro Pump. And then, you know, there's Surf, which I think they can both learn Surf. What I really need is Earthquake. Now, granted, we can teach him anything, but once we get the TM for Earthquake, he's just gonna fucking murder everything. I mean, Nidoking will get Thrash at, I think, 23, so there's that, I suppose, but, ooh, level 17. As a big boy Onix, but we're not scared because, 1, we got type advantage, and 2, Onix has garbage attack as he sits and crits us for 14 HP. And then dies to 1 hit. Abra grew to level 12. I like Onix as a Pokemon. I love Steelix, but I like Onix. He's just so bad in the games. Like, even Steelix is not the best, but, I mean, he's Steel type, and he can hit hard, and he takes hits like nobody's business. Look at this Slowpoke. I'm about to give it some electrotherapy. Use Confusion. Oh no! I forgot. Slowpoke's kind of fat. We can live 1 more. And then you're done. And Pikachu got a crit just to make sure. Kadabra is 13, Pikachu is 15. And then dude's like, I'm not mad. See, and even though Abra will only have Confusion for a damaging move, it's Psychic, it's Stab, so it would go from Confusion's 50, I believe, so it goes to 75. And with Kadabra's insane stats, that's impressive. I guess since it's a Nidoran, we have to go Nidorino. We gotta counter Poison with Poison. I mean, we're not hitting him with Poison. We're gonna Horn Attack the shit out of him. But we're immune to the Poison. So that's always nice. Like, that's one thing I love about having it, like, playing through the game with Nidoking. And, you know, it applies for Ghastly Haunter Gengar later on, too. But having a Poison type that it's just, like, you can throw out against a Poison type because you know you're going to resist the Poison. And then you're also, you know you're going to be immune to it. Like, immune to the ability to be poisoned. And that's just, it's so nice to not have to worry about that. Now granted, in this game, I think Poison only ticks 1 HP every time, but still. It's a hassle nonetheless. Ooh, we got a crit. I think the female Nidoran line was one of my favorites from the jungle set. I like both Nidoran, and I like the color scheme for both of them too. You know, you got one's purple and you got one's like a turquoise, almost like a teal green. They both look nice, and the card art's pretty solid too. That's part of why I want to have the Nidorino for a little bit, just because I like looking at that card art on the layout. Plus, like, Nidoking, I don't know who designed Nidoking or who designed, like, the backstory to it, but whoever did, first of all, whoever designed the art for Nidoking loved the shit out of this Pokemon. Whoever designed, like, some of the lore to him loved it as well, because one of Gary's best Pokemon was a Nidoking in the anime. At least for, you know, his journey in Kanto. And then Giovanni had a Nidoking, which was his ace Pokemon in, I believe, yellow version. I don't remember if it was in, I think it's Rhydon in red and blue. It's Nidoking in yellow. Leaf Fire Red and Leaf Green, I believe, follows suit, so it's also Rhydon. I don't remember which one it is in Let's Go. But then in the manga, he has a badass Nidoking. In, not Pokemon Journeys, Generations? The TV show, whatever it was. He has Nidoqueen, which is like one of his badass Pokemon. And then, like, part of the lore, like Giovanni's history, he had a Nidoking when he was younger that died from an illness or something, which is what made him such a bitter individual. And it's like, my god, Nidoking everywhere. He's super dope. He has that, I want to say, like, that dinosaur monster look. I think the proper term, I might be mistaken, but I guess he's kind of like a kaiju is what they call him. But he just looks dope. And, like, you got Nidoking, you got Nidoqueen, you got Rhydon, and then Rhyperior. You got Tyranitar, Mega Tyranitar, Aggron. Like, there's a bunch of Pokemon that have kind of that. What am I? We're going back up. Yeah. You got a lot of Pokemon that have kind of that, like, build. And I just think it's cool. I like that. I like that kind of. I don't know what to call it besides a build. But I like Pokemon that look like that. And I mean, Nidoking and Tyranitar are two of my favorites. Oh man, dude sent out him a Chop. See, if we had Confusion, we'd just fucking kill this thing. We'd also be fine if Karate Chop was actually a fighting type. I mean, I've got 2 poison types to resist it. But in Gen 1, Karate Chop's a normal type move. Just like, say, Gust. It didn't get switched to a fighting type till Gold and Silver. Whoa. Please stop critting me. Yes, let Spearow crit you. That's how we do it. And then another Geodude. Excellent. Yeah, so Abra's definitely going to be evolved by the time we get to Misty. Which gives us another good Pokemon to battle her with. I mean, Staryu and Starmie, water Pokemon. Bellsprout resists it and is super effective. Wartortle resists it. Pikachu is super effective. And then, obviously, Kadabra resists Psychic from Starmie, but also Starmie being a Psychic type would resist its Confusion. So it's kind of like, I've got options. Definitely got options. What? I'm gonna look. Because I know I get confused a lot of times in, like, because you get so, especially in the competitive kind of mindset of like, okay, this is what you want a Pokemon to have, and then you go, okay, but what do they actually have, especially in, you know, Gen 1, where there was such a smaller move pool. Like a Starmie may not even get, he probably just has Bubble Beam. He gets Psychic through TM and Psywave. But obviously Misty's isn't going to have that. Staryu, yeah, doesn't get anything either, so it really makes the most sense for, it's not going to be able to do anything to us. So I guess not having a Psychic move, that means that, I mean, Bellsprout pretty much just completely handles it. Walling water and then also being super effective against it. Alright. Oh, we got a crit on the wrap. That means every hit's a crit, right? Yes, give me 5 wraps. It didn't work. Okay, now he's wrapping us. Fuck. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Abra's 15 now. One more level. Ba-da-ba. See, I always make sure to make this guy walk out so I can just grab this item. I mean, yeah, there's the cut tree and you can come back. But the last thing I'm going to remember to do once I get cut is to come back here for Seismic Toss. Good TM. Abra can learn Seismic Toss. Alright. Can you just imagine a little tiny Abra that looks frail and is supposed to use psychic powers to just grab your ass and throw you? I wonder if somebody's got fan art of an Abra using Seismic Toss. That would be pretty entertaining. I knew I had to fight you. Yeah, this kid's just watching us just walk through this trail and just murder everybody in our path, and he's like, yep, he's coming for me next. Another Abra. I definitely should figure out how to distribute my TMs. Ooh, Sandshrew. See, that'll be an easy one to fight, because Sandshrew doesn't have anything. Oh, actually, I can go to Bellsprout, because I'm... Well, I guess we're not technically resistant to the Poison Sting. We're immune to the poison. But, since we are super effective... of course, you know, we won't get a move, because you're gonna fucking get a high roll after the fucking low roll. Just straight up kill the goddamn Bellsprout, so whatever. Alright, fine. Oh, see, now you're panicking, you're just throwing fucking sand at us. Wartortle don't care, he don't need fucking eyes. Yeah, our team definitely is not going to be at the projected level I was hoping for. By the time we got to Misty, I mean, we'll be fine. I'm not